Everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon News of the Week. Here are tonight's headlines, and we're going to get straight into the brand new announcement that just happened an hour ago of me filming. Stellar Miracle has officially been announced. This is the brand new Pokemon card set that's going to be releasing in Japan on July 19th. This looks really cool, and it's going to be featuring the Terapagos EX card, which looks fantastic. Just look how pretty this card is. We also got to see a Hoot Hoot and a Noctowl. These look really cool. There's also a Buffalant, and there's also a Fan Rotom, so lots of normal type Pokemon. We also have an Area Zero Large Cavern Trainer card. There's also a Crispin Trainer card, so that makes me think that the other leaders are going to be on here too. We also got our first A-Spec card, the Sparkling Crystal. This looks pretty cool, and it looks like this whole set is going to be based around terrestrialized Pokemon, so I'm very interested to see what they do with it. And on top of the booster box that's coming out on release day, there's also the deck build box, which looks super cool as well. There's some really cool looking energies in here, so I think people are going to be wanting to get those in particular. But there's also some packs, there's some dividers, there's all kinds of stuff in here, including lots of strong Pokemon to build out your deck. So these are coming out on July 19th, and of course we're going to have an opening of the booster box as well as that deck build box, so stay tuned. Next up, we're going to talk about Night Wanderer, and we got the announcement of every single card that's going to be releasing in the base set. So I'm just going to go through each Pokemon and we're going to see what we've got. So we have Joltik and Galvantula. These look very nice. There's also a Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye, so it's good to see them getting a little bit more love. We also have a Tapu Bulu. I don't remember this Pokemon, although I do know it's from Sun and Moon. There's also a Houndour and a Houndoom, and these look very cool. There's also an art rare, which I'll show you a little bit later. There's also an Iron Moth, which is very nice. There's a Horsey, a Seadra, and a Kingdra EX. And now that we know Kingdra EX has been officially announced, we know that there's going to be that super art rare, which will be releasing in the Shrouded Fable in English coming soon. That card just looks amazing, and I really want to get that. There's also Sneasel and Weavile. There's also a Revavroom EX. I don't know why they keep releasing more Revarooms. There are way too many already. There's a Drowsy and a Hypno. That Drowsy looks very sad. It's like he heard someone saying a secret behind that glass window and is just kind of disappointed. There's also Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir, and we have art rares for these too, so I will show you those at the end. There's also Cresselia, and there is Sylveon. There is no Umbreon or Espeon, but there is a Sylveon. We have a Croagunk and a Toxicroak. We have a Blood Moon Ursaluna and a Slitherwing. We also have Zubat, Golbat, and Crobat. There's also an Absol card. There is a Zorro, which has very nice art in the art rare. There's also a Zorro Arc, so I'm guessing there might be a super art rare, but we'll just have to wait and see. We don't actually know yet. There's an Inkay and a Malamar, one of the harder Pokemon to actually evolve. That Inkay art looks beautiful. I'm a big fan. There's also Yveltal, very nice, and then we unfortunately have Okidogi EX, Monkidori EX, and Pheasantipity EX. I've just never really been a fan, but probably this will be the last we see of them in these sets. We also have a Pecharunt EX, so this is the first time we've seen a Pecharunt card, which is pretty cool. There's also Genesect, there's a Cuffant and a Copperager, and the art on these just look very cute, especially that Cuffant. There's a Varoom, and this is probably like the 10th Varoom that's released in the Scarlet and Violet series. We also have Axew, Fracture, and Haxorus. These are very cool cards. There is a Kyurem, and that looks like it needs a lot of energies to get that attack down, that Trifrost. There's also Meowth and Persian. We also have Eevee, adorable. EVR is always adorable. We have a Furfrou. I haven't seen Furfrou in a very long time. We also have a Stuffle and a Beware, and the Beware art rare, you genuinely do need to beware of that art rare. There's a Dangerous Laser, A-Spec. There's a Pokevital, A-Spec. There is a Nightly Stretcher Trainer card. There's a Binding Mochi Trainer card. There's a Power Hourglass Trainer card. We also have Colress's Tenacity, which we also have a super rare for. There's Janine's Secret Technique, which looks pretty cool. There's also a Cassiopeia, which is nice. I'm hoping there's a super art rare for her in here. There's a 06 Plan. Haven't seen this in a long time, this character. And there is a Neutral Center A-Spec card, as well as a Nighttime Academy A-Spec card. So these are all of the base cards in this set. Whew, I need to breathe for a second. Now, art rares. We have Horsey. This is beautiful. I love this. There is Houndoom, and I am Houndoomed if I don't get this. Yes, the pun is intentional. I am sorry. There is also Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir, and these are very cool cards. We have Zorua, which is super cute. We also have this Fracture card, and this just looks so genuinely happy and calm and peaceful. Very happy, unlike the next one, which is Beware. My goodness, this is a cool card. We also have Janine's Secret Technique super rare, so very cool. We also have Colress's Tenacity super rare, which is very nice. And we also have the Cassiopeia SR, and this just looks super cool. The only super art rare that we've had so far is the Pecharunt, but like I say, I'm pretty confident that the Kingdra EX is going to be in here, and lots more Pokemon, so fingers crossed we get some amazing stuff. And the good news is we have a full unboxing of this coming out on Friday next week, so make sure you have subscribed and make sure you turn on notifications so you do not miss that unboxing. Now, in line with the Night Wanderer set coming out, we actually have a couple of goods that are coming out on the same day, so I will show you some of those products. Let's take a quick look. So first off, we have these Kyurem sleeves. These are 990 yen. We also have a Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusk Noir sleeves. These are 889 yen. And we also have some deck sleeves with lots of birds on it, including Dartrix, the Wattrel, Murkrow, Flamigo, and Rowlet. These are 889 yen. There are also some Petron sleeves with Hadfez and Dippity, Okidogi, and Monkey Dory. There's also a deck case. The sleeves are 990 yen and the deck case is 500 yen. And then there's also some very cool Cassiopeia stuff. So there are some card sleeves. These are 889 yen. There is a deck case which is 500 yen, but the playmat, my goodness, this playmat is amazing. It is 2,970 yen, and I guarantee this is going to sell out on day one. This looks so cool. But yeah, if you want to get hold of these, you should probably join the Pokemon Center Online Japan from about 9:30, then you're going to end up going into a queue. Then from about 10 o'clock, you'll have access, and then you can buy any products that are still in stock. Now, I was going to talk about the Pokemon Japan Championship Series 2004 goods, because there were some cool goods, including this hat, which I really wanted to get, but it's sold out. Basically, most things are sold out, because resellers love to buy up all the stuff. But there was this really cool playmat, there was a great deck and some sleeves. I believe those are still available, but there's all kinds of stuff, and it's just unfortunate that people bought them up and selling them now for about 5 times the price. But who knows, they may print more of these, fingers crossed they do. But for goods that are in stock that you can make a reservation for, we have a giant Larvesta teddy. This is 49,500 yen, and that's a lot of money. That's about $350 US. It's about £280 in the UK. My conversion rates are all wrong probably, but this is huge. You can reserve this all the way up till July 1st. And yeah, I'm guessing once they basically run out, they run out. So if you want to get this, get it now. It is really big. And to try and keep Pokemon news short this week, my card of the week is the Beware card from Night Wanderer. Just because this looks awesome. I like how they're going for the kind of creepy look with this. This whole set, I wasn't really a big fan of until some of these art rares came out. And that Beware card is damn cool. So this is easily my card of the week. But guys, that's everything for Pokemon News of the Week, and if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a like, please subscribe. There is a lot more news, but I will save that for another time. And this Friday, don't forget, we have the Night Wanderer set coming out. I am very excited to get this now because of all the art rares and super art rares, so fingers crossed we can get some amazing stuff. Thanks again, and I will see you next time for even more Pokemon News of the Week.